Hey everyone, it's Jen from You So Much, and today I want to talk about how to make an offer to your potential customer that they just cannot resist. So one of the things I've talked about before many times, that your customer is on a journey, right? They have a fantasy for how their life will be, and they want to achieve a goal that will help them get that fantasy life, right? They have an immediate desire that plays into the fantasy that they see of themselves. So the question for you is, where is it on the journey that they need you? Where is it that they need your product or service so that they can then achieve that goal and be on their way to living their fantasy life? And so one of the things to really think about is when it is that you are meeting your potential customer, and then what are you doing to nurture them until that they are ready to make that decision. Now, if you think back to some of the customers you've probably had customers where you had to nurture them a little bit and had to get to know you a little bit better, and then eventually, after a while, they purchased from you. Other times, they were somewhere along their journey to the point where they needed you right then and there, really quickly after they met you. So most of us as business owners are going to meet customers that are in different places along their journey. We're going to meet somebody that has just decided to pursue their goal. They have just literally said, okay, this is something I want to achieve. Then we're going to meet somebody who's already experiencing some problems, right? And they're just beginning to realize that they might need some help to overcome these problems. Other potential customers have had a ton of problems already. They know almost exactly what problem they need solved, and then they are about ready to transform. So this is probably beginning to sound a little bit like a customer funnel, and it can be, but I think the thing to remember is that it's not an exact science because each business and each customer is different. And so for some of you business owners out there, your customers are actually most likely to be somebody who literally just decided to pursue this goal of theirs. Let's say, for example, maybe they're an early entrepreneur and you offer some kind of a service that helps get them organized and gets them up and running as an entrepreneur. Really, they need you when they're early on in their journey, right? Versus somebody else who's maybe helping a customer after they've already experienced some problems. For example, a weight loss coach, maybe they've already experienced some issues, they've already tried to lose weight and they're having issues. So it's important for you to understand exactly where it is on their journey that they need you so that you know what to offer them on their journey and the different places along their journey. Because in order to make an irresistible offer that they just can't resist, the key is to make the right offer to the right person at the right time. So here's what I suggest you do. Number one, let's say that you meet them, first of all, when they're early on in their journey. They've just decided to pursue their goal. What are you offering them? What are you giving them that maybe they are finding absolutely irresistible? Usually it's going to be something that they need quick results on because they're early on. They don't really necessarily know that they need a lot of help. Unless, again, your service really does serve them when they're early on in their journey. So you're meeting them early on when they've just started to pursue this goal. What are you offering to them to help keep them engaged with you? Maybe it's some kind of a lead magnet that offers them a free solution to something, and then they can continue to get engaged with you until the point when they're ready to work with you. And the second thing I would do is do the same exact process. Imagine that customer has already pursued that goal and is starting to experience some obstacles. What are the typical problems and obstacles that your customer is going to face? And what can you offer to them at that moment that will help them continue to engage with you? What will you do to nurture them? What can you offer them? Then the third thing I would do is consider if you met somebody who has already been on this journey for a little while now. They've already overcome some of those obstacles, and maybe they actually know exactly which one they really need to overcome right now, and they are just ready to move forward on it. For each step of the journey that the customer's on, I would think about not only how they're going to engage with you, but what is the cost of that? How much time is it going to take them? What's the delivery method? Maybe depending on what your product and service is, they're not going to be super happy with just a lead magnet on your website. They might need a phone call. They might need a personal note, right? Think about the different steps of the journey that your ideal customer is going to be on and how you can help them move along that journey so that they're ready to use your product and service and make their fantasies come true. So as I've been talking about here, it's super important to understand the journey that your customer's on and the story that they want to live and how you can help them along their journey, how you can help make their fantasies come true. If you want to learn more about that, I highly recommend my free Story Juice email course. It's a 5-day course and it's available on my website at yousomuch.com. I'll put the link up above and down below. And if you have any thoughts or questions, I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below. And as always, don't forget to write down your fantasies because words make it real. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.